Have you thought about a greenhouse but given up on the idea because of the fact that they're too difficult, take up too much space, or they're too costly? Well, this kit could be just the greenhouse you're looking for, and it's all in one box. First things first, you need to work out where you want to put your greenhouse. Now this little area works really well for us. It's hidden away behind the garage, so it's not too conspicuous, and the light's really good. You get lots of morning sun streaming through, and then some trees behind me protect everything from the harsh afternoon sun. That's why I've got quite a few plants growing here already. It also has really good protection from the prevailing winds. Now, unless you're in a really cool climate, you don't want to actually stick a greenhouse out in full sun, because the objective is to warm your plants up, not to cook them. The area needs to be cleared, and allow yourself some extra space for working around the sides. Quick tidy up, then down with the weed mat. It's held in place with weed mat pins. I've cut the weed mat to the same size as the base of the greenhouse, and then I'm going to cover this with mulch. That'll give me good drainage on the floor of the greenhouse and also help me to make it a little bit more level to get my greenhouse nice and stable. To make sure I don't end up with mulch all over the place, I'm using a straight edge around the sides of the weed mat as I pour the bags out. Well, the pad for my greenhouse is ready to go. I've unpacked the box and found that everything in the kit is really well numbered, which is a definite bonus when you've got something with this many pieces to be assembled. Now I'll take a few minutes to read the all-important instructions, and then it's Meccano time. Start by laying out all the parts for the bottom of the frame and then connecting them up. From there, work in stages, laying out parts and assembling as you build up. Well and truly on the way now. What I'd suggest you do at this stage is go along to all of the joints and just gently push down to make sure that the tubes are properly seated into all of the joiners. And look, don't be too concerned if the whole thing's looking a little bit out of whack at this stage, because once you put the roof framing over the top, that'll pull it all beautifully into square. Pre-assemble the roof ridge rods before fitting them in place. You may find it easier to stand on a small step ladder to fit them. Once the frame's complete, you can drop the wire mesh shelves into place. The final stage is putting the cover over. I found it easiest to pull the back of the cover over from the front side of the frame. Well, a little bit of a wrestling match, but that's done. On the inside, small ties secure the cover to the frame. At this stage you might be thinking, hey, that's a pretty lightweight greenhouse. It could actually blow over in a heavy wind. Well, that's why the kit in fact comes with a set of guy ropes and lightweight tent pegs. I'm going to take things one step further though, and I'm going to put some nice heavy duty tent pegs all the way round along the frame to secure it. Right, now all we need are some plants. When you're putting your plants in, keep the lighter pots and trays to the shelves and the bigger pots on the ground. And don't crowd things too close together. Good air circulation around plants is important in a greenhouse environment. The greenhouse has a roll-down zip-secured front door and two small side windows. These allow you to control temperature and airflow. Being lightweight has some really cool advantages. You can move the whole greenhouse around the yard to suit the conditions, and if you find it's getting too warm, you can actually just pack the whole thing up, store it in the shed, and then bring it back out again when you need it. There you have it, a greenhouse in a box assembled in around 2 hours.